The Salween is a river in mainland Asia, about 3,290 kilometers long, flowing from the Tibetan Plateau south into the Andaman Sea. The Salween flows primarily within southwest China and eastern Myanmar, with a short section forming the border of Myanmar and Thailand. The Salween River Basin in Myanmar is a major biodiversity zone and is mainland Southeast Asia's last intact wilderness area. In its verdant teak forests reside tigers, pangolins, leopards, gibbons, black bears, and sun bears. All of these are endangered species. But aside from wildlife, the Salween River Basin is home to another critically endangered group, Myanmar's Karen people. To the Karens, the Salween River is not just a physical waterway. It is intertwined with their cultural identity, conflict, and environmental concerns. The Karen people live primarily in Kayin State in southeastern Myanmar. Their struggle is rooted in the country's fight for independence from their British colonizers, such that when Myanmar gained independence in 1948, the Karen people immediately and peacefully called for the creation of an independent Karen state and expressed their grievances on historical injustices that included land rights, cultural suppression, and political marginalization. The Karen conflict officially broke out in 1949, and the Karen Free State of Kautule was proclaimed by the Karen National Union. Through the Karen National Union, or KNU, the Karen people began a long-standing armed struggle for their autonomy against the Myanmar government. Presently, the KNU has widespread influence and control across southeast Myanmar, and it still aims for self-determination for the Karen people. Karen indigenous people emerged from their historical struggles and have maintained a strong cultural identity and connection to the Salween River through their efforts to protect their land and promote peace. The Salween River Basin has been largely isolated for over 70 years due to so many armed conflicts. When Myanmar shifted from military dictatorship to capitalist democracy, the ecosystem was then misused by logging, mining, agribusiness, rubber extractions, and dam projects. In 1998, the national government proposed the Hatgi Dam, a $2.6 billion dam right at the heart of Karen territory. More than 7 decades of civil war between KNU forces and the military have significantly impacted Karen communities and their environment. However, the root causes of this conflict remain unaddressed. The Karen people have faced subjugation and oppression by the Myanmar-dominated military state complex. Despite decades of conflict, the Karen people have turned this war zone into a peace park. They draw on their culture and traditional knowledge to protect their ancestral lands. Through the Salween River and its peace park, Karen people define their democratic space and raise awareness about their struggle for a different way forward, one based on building peace and caring for the environment.